Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another hopefully exciting discussion on Minecraft, all things well-being. My name is Kimberly Quinn, and I'm thrilled to be in my cheerful little office today to have this chat with you. So today we're going to talk about kind of where sometimes deprivation-based thinking, and which is scarcity thinking, can lead us, and it can lead us into becoming a taker. Nobody likes them, and we're not judging why you got there because stuff happens to us, and it's we're little, and it's not our fault. And then, however, as adults, though, we got to kind of come into an awareness, or it's good if we come into an awareness because it's just not a good vibe. It's a very low vibe, and it's just not mentally healthy. So I'm thinking, actually came into my head in the Jeep on the way here, I was thinking about this, is that movie What About Bob, if you've ever seen it, where this man is seeking out his therapist, and he actually stalks him all the way to New Hampshire to his summer house, and he's just trailing this guy who's trying to like get out of Dodge from, the therapist trying to get away from him, and finally he just says, I want, gimme, gimme, gimme. And oh my gosh, I mean, how many of us have met people like that? And these are often the people who are after the free stuff, and we all like free stuff sometimes, right? Sometimes it's a pen you can use, or a scraper for your car, or something like that. And a lot of times it's just stuff no one needs. Sometimes it's just pamphlets. And because I'm aware of this, sometimes I'll just watch on the sidelines, not with judgment, but with incredible interest, because I'm into psychology, right? And just watching people stack up all this stuff, like where's that going? Let's go in the recycle bin. Or just all kinds of free stuff that they don't really want, but it's because they're trying to fill up a hole. They're trying to fill up a hole within that was created from some other reason. And same reason we shop and drink and watch porn and all that. It's not really different, other than it's not necessarily an addiction. We're not saying that. The dynamic is very similar, though, even though we're not talking about addiction here. We're talking about scarcity thinking, scarcity mindset, and this lack, being in this state of missing something, like just like a hole, like a gaping hole. And so often, people become stuck in that, and they become takers. They look what they can get out of a relationship, which of course is an immediate turnoff. And takers are typically attracted to other takers, or people who are sadly not seeing their own value, and the whole doormat syndrome crew. So the takers don't attract anything good, because somebody who's on the authentic path, who's feeling whole and complete, isn't going to want anything to do with hanging out with a scarcity mindset in full tilt. So it's just good to be, like aware, right? Really, really aware. I just said that, okay. So really what we want, in the universe, that's where I was going with this. I made myself a couple of notes. Is the universe literally responds to everything. Call it God, higher power, source, capital S, creator of all things, the universe, whatever, but responds to us. And of course, the universe loves gratitude, loves gratitude. Because remember, it's like when somebody gives you a birthday gift, and you open it, you're like, oh my gosh, I love this, how thoughtful. Even if you don't really like it, I'm not a fan of lying, so don't say that, but let's say what you really love is that they thought of you. There are all kinds of creative ways to tap dance around whether you actually like the sweater or not. But the fact that they thought of you, you love that, because clearly they put their heart into it, and you rip it open, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is my favorite color, or whatever. That person is probably going to want to give you another gift, because they saw you be filled with joy from their thoughtfulness. And that's a good feeling, right? To be on the other end of that is a really good feeling. Versus they give you a present, and you either don't open it at all and let it sit and collect dust for a few days. You're like, oh my God, and they call you, did you like it? And you're like, I'm sorry, I forgot to open it. Hold on a second. You're going to get another present for them? Probably not. Or you open it and your face says it all, like, yuck, who'd ever wear this thing, or eat this thing, or whatever it is they're giving you. Then you're probably not going to get another gift. Well, the universe isn't different. The universe isn't different. So when the universe does, well, if you have a scarcity taking mindset, like I want, gimme, 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 what can I get? What can I take? Everything that's missing. The universe is going to respond with I want, gimme, gimme, gimme from you. That's how it goes. And you're going to be in this place, or the person who's thinking in this scarcity mindset is going to be in this place of emptiness, until they really turn that around, until they turn it around up here. We talked about the subconscious. That's where 96% of what we say and do is coming from, is here. And so the deprivation-based crew, and again, we're not judging, because often that came from not having enough as kids, and it doesn't have to be money or be material at all. The other scarcities are self-esteem scarcity, time scarcity. There's all kinds of other scarcities. And so not this taking thing often has its roots in deprivation-based thinking, and also the feeling of just being underneath and not enough. So just to be aware of that, because when we turn that around, instead of I want, gimme, 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 I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. And not only this, but to say to the universe, man, I got so much to give, because the thing is we can't give what we don't have. So the takers are really stuck because they don't have it to give. Confidence, maybe even love or kindness, or we're not judging, we're just saying whatever it is they're trying to give, they can't if they're looking to, you know what I mean? And so the flip side of that is when you're on the track to authenticity and feeling whole and complete, always work in progress, right? Whole and complete. We're saying, let me play my music. Let me play my music. I've got so much to offer a person, the whole world, the whole universe. I have so much to offer. How can I best serve? How can I best serve by being my very best self, living my highest vibe? That's where we want to be. We want to move from spectrum, right? From taker mentality to giver mentality. Look to give. And Kennedy said that. Oh, I'm hearing my husband's voice in my head right now, because he's such a historian, especially the 20th century presidents. I think it was his inaugural address, right? Ask not what you can do. Ask not what your country can do for you. There we go. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. So fill that in with universe, people, whatever you want to do, and look to give and watch your life freaking turn around, man. Okay, this is Kimberly Quinn signing off from my adorable office at Champlain College in Burlington, Vermont. Have a mindful day.